When people ask what I dislike about myself the most, I don't say my appearance or anything like that. I say the fact that whenever I start something, I get 75% done and then stop. Oh, but don't forget about the mistake I made 2 years ago. I still think about it. A friendship that ended. Still haven't let it go. I used to think those were two separate problems. I don't think that anymore. In this video, I'll explain why. What if I started and then quit? So much. I'll give an example. I have a 3D printer, and I make stuff with it. That's pretty simple. I wanted to recreate this cat toy that I saw on Instagram, and it looked pretty fun. I designed it, got all the materials for it, soldered 2 of the 4 things I needed to, and then stopped. I could have finished it in 30 minutes. I didn't. I still haven't. I used to think it was just no discipline. But now, I think it's just something with me, and I need to fix that. Why can't I just forget about it? The one that I come back to most was when I was trying to fix an air compressor a few weeks ago for my dad for Father's Day. I had everything taken apart, and that's when I realized there was no fixing it. The tank was rusted, which makes it completely unsafe. The motor was completely shot, and the engine, the head gasket was blown and completely cracked. Why can't I just let it go? I don't know. It appears randomly, and it also affects my motivation. When I have motivation to fix something, that just pops in my head, and I just can't focus. But what actually happened? The mistake is so small, I can't even, fathom why I'm so angry about it. I lost 1 bolt, and that's pretty much it. Maybe one other small thing, but the bolt was the biggest thing. 1 bolt. That's it. I lost 1 bolt. Why can't I just let it go? I don't know. I can't walk away from it without it being better than the way that I found it. Whenever I tell this to my parents, they're always just like, oh, you tried, but I think I did more harm than good. That's how I see it. The friendship that I can't let go. I'm not going to overshare on this. I hate it when people do that on the internet. That's just one of my pet peeves. Essentially, I didn't reply to a text fast enough, and she got mad. I was at a sleepover, so I figured she would be okay with it. But then she just kept getting mad, and I got mad. And I could have been nicer, I admit that. And I think I'm the reason the friendship ended. But not letting it go is something that I deal with a lot. There were so many things that we did together when we were friends. And it's not like we're not friends anymore, but we're not I used to consider us really good friends. We would get each other birthday gifts and just drive into each other's houses, and we don't do that anymore. And we would stay up till 3 a.m. just playing video games and talking about our lives that were happening. We don't do that anymore. We used to call for hours and hours, and we don't do that again. It's not really that the friendship is over. It's that the spark to keep the rest of the friendship is gone. What I mean by that is, yeah, we're still technically friends on paper, but are we friends at heart? I used to send her 60, maybe 100 videos a day. Now I send her 3 max. And that's just how it goes in life. But even whenever I tell myself that, I just can't let the friendship go. I don't know why, though. And I'm going to connect it back to the mistake section, because it's the same pattern. I make a mistake, I try to fix it, it gets worse. I just can't let it go. I can't forget about it. When I try and, it just becomes horrible. What have I actually observed from this problem? I'm gonna say it plainly. When I put real effort into things, I drop them faster than the things that hurt me. That's pretty backwards. I shouldn't brush past that, but I do. And I need to work on that. I still haven't figured out how to solve these problems, but I'm working on it. But if you are going through the same thing, the thing that helps me is asking yourself, what's really at stake here? I mean, I lost a bolt. I lost essentially a fake friend. So I didn't really lose anything. I just lost. It kind of feels like I just lost a part of me when that happens. But I know I didn't lose a part of me, so I don't know. And if you're going through the same thing, just comment down below and tell me how you solve it or help with it. I don't have this figured out. I'm not going to pretend to. I just think it's strange that I can walk away from something that I worked weeks on, but I can't walk away from a 5-minute mistake or a friendship that already ended. Maybe figuring out why is the next thing I actually need to finish. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. And remember, my comment section is always open.